Right now, a federal court is preparing to rule on a challenge to the sole murder conviction in Robert F. Kennedy's assassination. A long overlooked witness to the murder is now trying to get her story told. She's Nina Rhodes Hughes. That's her right there on the left with Senator Kennedy. She was at the Ambassador Hotel the night he was shot in 1968. And she says there were two shooters that night, not one. Rhodes Hughes joins us now from Vancouver, British Columbia. First of all, what did you see and hear, and how long ago did you first tell authorities about it?
I told authorities about it when the FBI came to my home about a month after the incident.
Okay, but you're coming out now 40 years, more than 40 years after the murder. Why come out now?
Well, actually, it was something that was brought out by CNN. I got a phone call from Brad Johnson, who has been doing a lot of due diligence on the amount of shots that were fired that night from a tape that they have just uncovered. And I got contacted and felt compelled to cooperate because of the importance of the true story coming out, obviously. Yeah.
Okay, Nina, and you're calling this a cover-up. Why do you call it a cover-up?
Well, because when I was at the Ambassador Hotel that night, which was in June 1968, there were more than 8 shots. Because as I was running down the hall to bring Senator Kennedy back to the Pierre Salinger press room, which I was instructed to bring him to, this other gentleman escorted him very, very quickly to the other area, which was known then as the kitchen and the pantry. And I ran after them shouting, you know, come back, please, please come back. You're going the wrong way. And as I did, I noticed I was watching Senator Kennedy, and he stopped to greet a few people, and then he went on. And I saw him kind of left profile, and then he went on more towards my right, and suddenly I heard like pop, pop, and I looked and saw Sirhan and Rosie Greer and Rayford Johnson running to subdue him, but then there was still shots going on to my right, which was more to where Senator Kennedy was, and it was at least 12 to 14 shots because it was very rapid fire. It was like a bum, 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 and I will never forget that, ever.
Okay, so let's talk about the shots a bit. Sirhan is the only person arrested, tried, and convicted in Kennedy's shooting. He's now looking to get a new trial, and it's partially based on your account of the shooting. And there's a dispute about what you're talking about, over how many shots were heard. And prosecutors say, you know, you heard only 8, and they all came from the same direction. Defense attorneys say more along the lines of what you're saying. You heard 12 to 14 shots. So which is it? You know, who's right?
Well, I was there, and the FBI, I don't believe, was. And when you have an experience like that, it's burnt in your memory forever, because not only is it a horrible tragedy, but it's something you just never, ever forget. Oh. And I relive it in a very, very realistic, like in a now manner. And I know that there were more because as Rosie, as I said before, and Rayford went to tackle Sirhan, I started looking to my right, and I heard all these other gunshots, and he had already been subdued. And then I saw Senator Kennedy disappear from view. And I screamed, oh, my God, and oh, my God. And I saw him lying there, and I passed out.
Oh, all right. Nina Rhodes Hughes, thanks so much for joining us and telling us your story.
I want to thank you so much for pursuing this.
Sure, you got it.
Thank you.
Big corporations...